Couch Money Home Videos, episode 7. I want to get your opinion on something because the last time I asked you about my Open Blind song, it was super helpful to hear your opinion. So I'm working on another song called Detached. It's different than what I've been kind of releasing lately. It's more on the dark side. People who like my Throw the Match song, that kind of style. This is that kind of vibe. It's kind of just a culmination of frustration. Wow, I didn't even mean for that to happen. That's just how good I am at this. But it's got this really heavy beat that I would have never tried, but I'm challenging myself to try every single beat that Conan sends me because you never know what's waiting on the other end of your comfort zone. In the song, I have a really high vocal that I layered a couple times to make it sound really powerful. And then I also added in a low voice where I monotone kind of said the lyrics and then we lowered it with a cool voice effect. You've probably heard artists like A$AP Rocky, other big hip hop acts use this low pitch. It just helps with the bass and it kind of makes it a more full sound. So what I want to know from you is, do you like this low voice? Do you hate this low voice? Do you think this low voice is cool but maybe it should be less used? There's 3 options. Voice whole way through.
It seems that I'm detached, I can see that. Unsold merch to my kneecaps. I'm not trying to see that, just trying to be that. Shit, trying not to relapse. Tried to stand out, never panned out. Crowdfunding, had to go and put my hand out. Still can't pay the rent, what's the plan now? Man down, bap out, I feel like I might tap out.
The voice, not at all.
It seems that I'm detached, I can see that. Unsold merch to my kneecaps. I'm not trying to see that, just trying to be that. Shit, trying not to relapse.
Or the deep voice sprinkled throughout the verse.
It seems that I'm detached, I can see that. Unsold merch to my kneecaps. I'm not trying to see that, just trying to be that. Shit, trying not to relapse.
Which one do you prefer? And you can help me out. It's helpful to have other opinions while I'm experimenting and doing different sounds. So let me know what you think. There's no hat draw this time, but just for the love of music, let me know what you think. I'd really appreciate your opinion. It's the end of August, it's the end of summer, which means that Finn is about to be dropped off back to me, my 12-year-old son Finn. After last week's episode, a few people messaged me being like, how do you have such an old kid? Some of you are new here, which is really appreciated. I appreciate you being a part of the Couch Money family. For those of you who don't know about my son Finn, I became a part of Finn's life with a previous relationship that I had. I ended up marrying a single mom, and when I did that, I became his dad. Our marriage didn't last very long, but my connection with Finn was so strong, and I was given the chance to stay on as dad. And I got his name tattooed on my knuckles.
Met you when you were 2, had a pacifier. Loved your mom, and you were standing right beside her. You know the protocol, taught you how to throw the ball. Dressed you up in Jordan jerseys and overalls. Overall, you taught me how to overcome. Biological or not, you are my only son.
But anyways, for the longest time, he was living with his mom and spending summers with me. And now he's decided that he wants to spend the school year in Calgary. Last year was our first year. It was a huge major step up for me because usually I was just the fun dad. I was good at taking him bowling, good at going to the movies. But getting ready for school and drums and piano recitals and skating lessons and all that stuff was new to me, and we did a great job. Finn even said, you're doing really good at this dad thing. I wasn't sure how good you would be at it. I need to go to work, so I have to send Finn to school. He also wants to go back to school. He didn't really like the online learning system. He thrives in structure. It's this thing that parents are wrestling with, like, do I send my kid to school? Do I keep him home? Either way, I don't think that anyone should judge another parent's decision, but for us, we have to go to school. 16% of kids in his school district have opted out to do the online learning. Any parents out there who are on the Couch Money family, what are you doing? How are you wrestling with this? How do you feel about this whole thing? There's so many things to consider, not only COVID, but socialization and formative years, and he wants to go. So there's protocols in place. They're going to be wearing masks the whole time they're in school. So when he gets dropped off back to me, I have some surprise for him. I got some cool masks, some school supplies, and also here's the main thing. Finn's first phone. He's already told me I'm the last person in my class to have a phone. And that's crazy to me because he's in grade 6, or he was in grade 6. I didn't have my first phone until grade 12, I believe. So this is a surprise. He kind of knows that he's getting a phone. He doesn't know when. I just think as a parent during these crazy times, I want to be able to track him, and I want him to be able to call me at any time and I can come pick him up. So now more than ever, this seems necessary. So let's see how he actually freaks out. Watch him not even care. But I'm excited to give it to him. Good luck to all the parents and kids going back to school and other students. And good luck to everyone staying home as well. And thank you for tuning in. Finn will be a part of these videos, which will be fun to include him. Stay tuned next week to see his reaction to his first phone. He might not even care. That's just the thing you got to prepare yourself for as a parent. But thank you for tuning in. Peace.